Hello students, my name is Shesi George, your professional accounting teacher. In this video, we are going to answer these case studies. So I want you to do me a favor by pausing your video and read through the question. Okay? Pause the video and read through the question. I believe you've done that. Okay, now having read through the question says we should prepare a profitability statement for 2012, 2013, and 2014. Then prepare a cash flow statement for 2012, 2013, and 14. Then determine and comment on the liquidity, that is the current ratio, for 2014. Then compute the GRA ratio. All right, now let's get started. Let's start with A, which says that we should prepare the profitability statement for 2012. Then you will start by writing the name of the business, which is Ologboju Nigeria Limited. Okay, so you write Ologboju Nigeria Limited. Okay, so you write profitability statement, profitability, okay, statement for the year 2012, 2013, and 2014. Don't forget that profitability statement shows the revenue and expenses made over a given period. It is also called operating statement. All right. So when we say profits, what should come to your mind is the definition of profit, which is revenue minus cost, revenue minus expenses or cost. Okay. So profitability statement. Then let us start by looking at the question. All right. From what you read, we have Ologboju Nigeria Limited that is into buying and selling of plastic container. The company is financed by a capital of 15 million naira, inclusive of reserve in a mix of 30% and 70% of debt and equity respectively. The company has been in trading business for the past 6 years and has consistently adhered to its corporate policy on sales, purchases, and inventory management. So the company policy on sales is to ensure that sales are collected as follows. Okay, for profitability statements, all right, for profitability statement, all these, they are for the cash flow statements. Okay, so we take the actual sales. Profitability statement will be prepared using the Accura basis. Okay, now we are giving monthly sales, but don't forget that we are preparing yearly statements. Okay, so and this a monthly sales have been given. So let us capture year 12, 13, and 14. So we are to capture this, then you multiply by 12. So you multiply this by 12, that is 4,200 times 12. Okay, which is 540. All right, so for year 12, so I will be working, I will restrict to thousands, So we have sales revenue, right? So for 2012, you multiply by 12. Okay, then you also multiply for 2013, you multiply by 12. What do you have? We have 48 times 12. That is 57,600. And that gives 57,600. That is 57,600,000, okay, in the real sense. Then for 2014, you multiply 72. That's the monthly sales, but we are preparing on a yearly basis. That is 7,200 multiply by 12 class, that is 86 million and 400. That's 86 million and 400. Okay, 400,000. All right. Now we have less costs of sales. Okay. Then what are the cost of sales? We are giving a particular information concerning the cost of sales here. They said the company stock policy is to reserve 30% of the monthly purchases as closing inventory. Okay, which means that the closing inventory of 2010 will come as opening inventory of 2011. The closing inventory of 2011 will come as opening inventory of 2012. The closing inventory of 2012 will come as opening inventory of 2013. So let us get, since we are dealing with 1, 2, 3, let's start with opening inventory. Okay, opening inventory. All right, now for 2012, it will be the closing inventory of 2011. So we take 30% of this monthly sales, which is 24. Then we have 24 multiplied by 3, that is 720. So we have 720. Okay. Now, what is the purchases? What is the purchases? So we have the monthly purchases, which is 28. So you multiply by 28, multiply by 12. Then we have 33,600. So we have add purchases, and that purchases is 3360. Okay, so we repeat the same thing for this. Then our minus closing inventory. So what's our closing inventory for 2012? Okay, so you go to 2012, will be 30% of 28. So what is 30% of 28? So we have 2,800 multiplied by 0.3. That is 840. So minus 840. You can put it in brackets. So this will come as opening inventory for this. And the purchases for 2013 is 32. Monthly purchases, which is 32. So we have 3,002 times 12. Okay, and that is 38,400. So we have 38,400. Okay, now what will be the closing inventory? So the closing inventory will be for 2013 will be 3,200 times 0.3. That is 960. Okay, that's 960. All right. Then for this, we have 960 as opening inventory. Then you multiply 4,800. So when you multiply by 12, you multiply, that is 48 times 12. So that will give you 57,600. Okay, then the closing inventory, you take 30% of this, and the 30% of that will be, okay, 42 times 0.3. That is 1440. All right. Okay, then we add this. So when you add this together, you are having 34,320. When you add this is 39,240, and this of course will give you 58,560. all right, 58,560. okay, and this will give you costs of goods sold. So what's our cost of goods sold? When you subtract this, it will give you 3,480. Then this will give you 3,880, and this will give you 5,7,120. okay, now I will close this. Let me close this. Then let me make, I will close this, I will close this, I will close this. All right, then I will make A. If this is B, then my gross profit is A minus B. All right, so A minus B, you subtract 50. So press your calculator. That is 5,400 minus 33,480 minus 33,480. okay, that is 16,920. so we have 16,920. so if you go by that too, this one minus this is going to give you 19,320. then this minus this will give you 29,280. okay, all right class. Now from there you have gotten your gross profit. You say less expenses. So you are going to less your expenses, and your expenses from what we have monthly purchase, down as the monthly salary. okay, we only capture for 2012. all right, so we have monthly salary, monthly rent, and monthly so you multiply them, you begin to multiply them by 12. so let's start with salary. So for the salary, let us multiply this by 12. Monthly salary, that's 430 times 12. okay, so we have 5,160. okay, it's the same thing for 2013 monthly salary. So still the same thing, 5,160. okay, these are the expenses that has been written. Then for this, when you multiply by 12, when you multiply 480 by 12, it will give you nothing but 5,760. okay, now for monthly rent is 100,000, is fixed. okay, it's fixed. So you multiply by 12. So and it will give you, if you multiply by 12, 1, 2. Multiply by 12, 1, 2 is the same, 1, 2. okay, for cash expenses, you do the same thing for cash expenses. You multiply this by 12, and that will give you for the cash expenses, that is 2,880. If you multiply that, if you also multiply this by 12, 280 by 12, it will give you 3,360. Then if you also multiply this by 12, it will give you 4,320. okay, now concerning the depreciation, there is an information here. They said the company purchased motor vehicle on July 2013. It was purchased in July, but it was paid for in September. And the cost of the motor vehicle was this. Then annual depreciation is 20%. So for 2013, from the purchase date is half a year. Take note, July to December. So take note of that. If it is half a year, you say 0.2, that's 2%, multiplied by the cost. The cost is 5 million, but I'm going to use 5,000 here. It's 5 million because we are working in thousands, okay? Multiply by half, that is 6 all over 12 is half, which is 0.5, okay? And that will give you 500. All right, so 2013, okay? In 2013, 500. But in 2014, a full year depreciation is to be charged, which is 20% of the cost. And that 20% is 1,000, that's 0.2 times 5 million. And that gives 1,000, okay? All right. And that gives 1,000. Then, what is the total expenses? Now add. So there is no depreciation this year. Let us add the total expenses. So let us add, we pick our calculator to add. So this gives 9240. So let us add this and the other, okay? And it gives this, all right? Now, we are going to subtract the total expenses from the gross profit. So let us subtract to give us the profits for the year. So don't forget, this is a profitability statement. So let us subtract the let's subtract the total expenses from the gross profit, and it gives 7,680. Then you subtract this from this, so we have 19,320 minus 10,220, and that gives 9,100,000. Then we also have 29,280 minus 12,280,000, okay, and that gives 17,000. So this is profitability statements. The A part of the question is being answered. All right, so I want you to replay the video so that you understand better. So in the next video, I'm going to prepare the cash flow statement, which is the B part, cash flow statements. So if you like this video, please do share with your friends. Bye for now, and thanks. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.